Welcome back everybody to another farming simulator video. In this episode we're doing a little, well, it's a little different to normal, but we're looking at an older tractor. As well, I was looking and I think, I wanted to do one on this, so I'm not I can't even speak. I don't even know how you say it. Is it Valmet? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But we're just going to have a quick look around the tractor. There's not a ton of features, but as you can see, I do apologise if you can hear any banging. It's my dad knocking. I don't even know what he's doing, just making noise. But yeah, you can't change the number plate, but I don't really know much about these tractors, but there's quite a lot of detail, like in the tyres. I've seen them before in real life. There's quite a lot of detail in the engine. I'm not sure if anything is wrong or anything like that, because I don't really have an interest in the older tractors, and I don't really use them in farm sim either. But I will start one up in a second. But there seems to be quite a lot of detail, and just reading the it says from the update, added dual wheels, added dirt skin, so it does get dirty. Added better light, exhaust flat, which means the top here, on the top of the exhaust. Rear wheels don't lift off the ground anymore when turning, some texture tweaks, fix wrong fuel tank, and increase maximum speed. So as you can see, you can add dual wheels just by standing at the side and pressing R, but you have to do that individually. And as we might as well, we'll jump into this one. Now it is a little bit louder than normal, so I do apologise. But that's the idling noise. Oh, it's off. I'll just get my controller. And this tractor will be better with machinery from its time, so if you can find any, that'd be good. I think there's some on the FS website. I'll try and find that. If I find it, I'll put a link to it. But I don't really deal with this sort of stuff on farm sim, so that could that's probably why I can't really find out. But as you can see, it's quite bumpy. I don't think they have suspension in the back, but I will just show you the lights. Goes back to idling. I like that. So we've got front lights, which are lights. Can't really say much more about them. And we've got the rear light, which is really nice. It's not just stuck on there. Does have a little bit of a tweak there, but I think that looks pretty good. And I don't think there's reversing lights or anything like that. No. No indicating lights. No, we don't have any of that. But obviously there wouldn't be on these sort of tractors, so that's pretty realistic. The detail's really good at the back as well. I'll just turn the engine off, and I like how it slows it down. You don't just cut it off. We've actually got limited IC controls, so if you look at the front of the tractor, you can see this plate. Well, it's not the plate, but it's the radiator. Now if I flick to this and I press this and then flick back, can you see that rising? And then I'll do it again. So that's obviously a cover. Now I'm not sure what that's for. I think it's for dust and stuff like that going into it. I'm not sure, or if the tractor's cold. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a nice feature, and it makes it quite a good mod. Now there's this toolbox. It seems pretty useless to me, but it's a nice little touch. I think he's just tried to include IC control on the toolbox. Now I'm looking on the spec. It said I can't really find anything else. I thought this might be IC, but it's not. But yeah, I'm going to show you the suspension now. I'm going to do it in a sort of unique way. In fact, I'm going to put the dual wheels on just so you can see them. Now they do cut through things. They're not actually they haven't got contacts on, which I am disappointed about, but I don't think it's like it's nothing special, I don't think. Like, I'll show you now. It does pull this header trailer off, but you can see it's clipping through. But I'll show you the front suspension. You can't actually put a weight on the front. Well, I don't think you can. It'd be good for pulling header trailers and stuff like that. But when you hook this up, you can see, I know it's picking it up off the ground, but you can see the suspension that it's got, which is nice. Quite a lot of detail, pin and that, so that's nice. The problem with, I bought this machinery here just to test it out, and I'll show you what I mean. It doesn't have the weight to hold it. See, it just lifts the front end up. But it does have quite a bit of power. See, that's pulling that. But I'll just show you the top speed. I'll put the hood back on. Oh, wrong button. And the top speed is actually 18 miles an hour, which is a moderate speed. And when you come into this view, you have got a working mirror behind us. Now, I'm only on medium graphics and that's working, so that's quite surprising. It's not very helpful, to be honest, because it's all you can see is the floor. Like, if I go behind this, you can see the wheel a bit. I suppose it's looking at the floor. How close are we there? See, but it's not too big of an issue. Everything seems to work on it. It's just the machinery that you'd use with it, you'd have to find it elsewhere as a mod, because none of the machinery in FS would stack up for it. Now, you could probably use windrowers, maybe something like that, but obviously it wouldn't look old, so you'd have to think about that. But yeah, I think that's it. The link will be in the description. It's on FS UK, so it's quite a trusted place to get it from, and you shouldn't expect any problems. But I think everyone knows how to put them in your mods folder. It's Farming Simulator, My Games, My Games, Farming Simulator, and then scroll down mods, and then put it in there. You don't need to unzip anything or anything like that. But yeah, I think that is it. I'll just hook up this to show you that it works. So this is what I'd probably use it for if I were going to use it. I'll pull that no problem. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you'll enjoy this episode, and I am going to keep looking for good mods to do a mod review on, but I just thought I'd do something different with an older vehicle. So yeah, I hope everyone's enjoyed, and well, I messed that up. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.